at time of this video going out, it's been about 14 years since at time of this video coming out, it would be around 14 years since the episode, the first actual Doctor. I mean, not technically, but my first. So sit back and relax. So sit back and bring relax, and bring tissues. This is the end of time. Some off-screen adventures, such as as apparently the master is resurrected by some disciples, and therefore he engineers a plan to and then whether this is I shouldn't cut that. But as this is not shown or spoken on screen, we're not actually certain. But anyway, so they have their first meeting in the church, and they have a bit. So throughout the story, but they forget about them. But Wilf is aware of them. He knows about them. And when we next see. But Wilfenstein. But however, if it had been found, would have Oh, and that's Timothy Dalton playing Rassilon. Oh my gosh. But yeah, also it's Timothy fucking Dalton. Who doesn't like? Also, it's Timothy Dalton. Also, it's. But the doctor was crying about how he was going to die, and maybe. Either way, the Doctor is just crying about regenerate. And at this point in time, we, the audience, know the 10th Doctor. That we just think, and at this point in time, we just and even though it's been cut down since, at the time it still seemed a bit daft, but even though it's been cut down. And this idea would be incorporated into Series 6 in a short while. Anyway, but the stuff on the spaceship is pretty good. Or at least that's what just yet. For all we know, he could be a post-Eric Roberts. Okay. Moving on, so that's basically the end of time, and then the climax. But although Tennant does a good job with the role, but he won't be meeting the 11th Doctor in the next the next time Sarah Jane, Luke, Clyde, and Rani will meet. But the next time Sarah Jane, Clyde, and Rani will meet the Doctor will be the 11th. So something it's apparently their meeting or the Doctor. Certainly by the point those Companion Chronicle short trip audios have come out, and then we finally see him sing Rose and Jackie one more time before regenerating, after a bit, and then after a nude helps. Anyway, we get the final scene, the regeneration, and so yeah, despite doing it between 9 and 11 times previous. So despite some of them have, well, I think they, but yeah, as far as, but for the TV story ones, and yeah, this is just a really fun, Yeah, 10th Doctor, you used 2 incarnations up, more or less. I mean, yeah, I think it's time to allow another guy to come in, not necessarily sworn in. Just I guess it's if you're going to regenerate here, I suppose it's about time you've got a successor. Not that David, but I still think it could have been done a little bit better. Silly. But that being said, I will be giving The End of Time an 8 out of 10. To consider it one of her least favourite stories of all time for a very long time. In fact, still does, but not the least favourite. Whilst Peter Capaldi and Jodie Whittaker had to wait about 8 to 10 months respect. But Capaldi and Whittaker didn't get enough time before and their That being, and this is just new series ones. If we were talking classic series Doctors, we'd be getting, we'd go even long. And we will see the Doctor will return. And that's basically it from the starting with the series 5. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Nicholas Payne bonus content YouTube channel.